Okay, you know those bad days that you have where it's just like you don't even know why it's a bad day? It's just like one thing after another of like little things that just all add up and accumulate. And it's just, as the day goes on, you just feel like it keeps getting worse. And I was having one of these bad days where I just like, you get to a point where you surrender and you're just like, I'm done with today. Today just needs to be freaking over, right? And you just hope for a better one tomorrow. And so it's late at night, it's like 9 o'clock at night after this bad day I just had, and I'm writing. And it's the one thing I want to do in that moment is to just write. And so Ben comes in and he tries to get me to like stand up. And I don't really want to stand up, right? I just want to write. And he does it again, and I'm just not having it. I just want to do this one thing today, you know what I mean? And he does it one last time, and I knew that if I didn't stand up, he would just let me be. And he would let me do whatever it is I was doing, and he'd go in another room. And you know, I like Ben. I like him enough to where I didn't want to make him feel bad for his efforts to do whatever it is he was trying to do to make me feel better. So I stand up for his sake, right? And do you know what he does? He grabs me and we start slow dancing in our kitchen. Do you believe that? Oh, I hated it. I was so mad. I thought it was so stupid. It's not like the movies. It was awkward. It was awkward. We were just in the middle of our kitchen and we were swaying. And it was 9 o'clock at night and he is trying to change my day. Like, can you even do that, right? 9 o'clock at night? Can you change your day at 9 o'clock at night? Oh, it worked. Totally worked. That late into the night, and we hit the reset button. And I think there's something to that. I think we forget that we can do that, and we should do that, right? I think we forget that we have a God of endless chances, a God who is always there to help at all times. Several years ago, I was the concluding speaker at Time Out for Girls, and it was a 2-day conference, and I'm the last speaker, and there's thousands of girls, teen girls there, and I get them all to stand up, and I'm having the conference center blast music, and I made them dance. I said, get up, like, let's just let go, right? And I told them, do moves you've never done before. And I'm seeing these really shy girls shake it in ways they probably never shook it before. And I'm seeing girls that came by themselves laughing hysterically with the person next to them. And it was awesome, right? And I don't know what their circumstances were. They didn't know mine. And I don't know what they were going through. But in that moment, thousands of us, in that moment, we were able to just let go and to just laugh and to just be, right? When the song ended and I got back up on stage because I was running around dancing with these girls, I had them all hook arms in chains with the person next to them, and it's just thousands of girls just hooked and intertwined and linked together. And I just had them look around, and I had them do a big inhale and a big exhale. And I said, look at all of us. Like, we are part of something so much bigger than the here and the now. We are part of something so much bigger than whatever it is in this moment that we're going through. Because of Christ, there is always something or someone to grab us and to pull us higher. Because of him, there is always something to dance about. Comfort, guidance, renewal, strength, a chance to change, a chance to start again are always there because of Christ. Christ is always there, and it's never too late to allow things to change and to take us in a new direction and a new course. Are we trapping ourselves? Are we selling ourselves short? Have we surrendered to our circumstance? Have we fallen victim to things going different than we envisioned for ourselves? Are we allowing the adversary to unnecessarily linger longer and to keep us standing still? Are we spending too much time pleading for things to be over and things to be different that we are distracted from and missing the here and the now? Are we taking hold of those resources and people and help that are trying to bring us to greater heights? Is there something that we can let go of? There will always be something hard to overcome or something new to figure out, and how unproductive it is to crave a rewind button or to live into the future. How dangerous it is to hold on to this make-believe mortal visions we created in our minds. It's unhealthy for us and our soul. And before we know it, life will have passed us by empty. And we allowed that to happen. And we will have missed so much, and it'll be too late. Right now, today, enjoy it. Right now is the best place to be. Happiness, opportunities, blessings do await us today, right now. Because every day, at every stage of our lives, we have God. Search, learn, and find joy in our trials and in our bad days, because we're going to have a lot of them. Be productive with your time and that which you do have. We find what we look for. Look for the good, because God is good and God is always there. Christ is always there. My friend Hank Smith, he says, until you give up on the idea that happiness is somewhere else, it will never be where you are. What if our trials are actually the gems in life, creating and bringing us to the absolute best and most fulfilling journey? What if our loneliest days are perhaps when God is closest to us? What if our hardest days are in fact rich with direction, lessons, and guidance that move us forward, not backwards, on the path that God has set for us? Let's turn our trying times into productive learning times. So what do you need to let go of today? Even and especially if it's late into the night, it's allowed. You can start over. And you absolutely do not just have to accept that today is just a bad day and to wait for a better one tomorrow. Today, right now, there is something to dance about. Motivation and comfort and guidance and energy and a new mindset are a prayer away. All is not lost, because today, right now, you have a God, and He is yours, on hand, ready to pull us up. Let's lay aside our pride and stand the freak up. Take the hands of the things trying to pull us away from our slumps. Every passing minute is a chance to turn it all around.